So where are we, Fuad? Tell us.
We're lost.
We're lost. Hey, he's an Aussie.
That's an arch. It's called the Hideran's Arch. It used to be the half of it.
I reckon Jamil can do it.
So here we are. Jerash.
How would you work out where all these blocks go?
This is the one half of the entrance. Gonna take a photo of him.
Have you found lunch, have you?
So we had the chariot races. The original grandstand.
Oh, look at that.
Build original chariots. They do a show every year. It's run by the Danish guy.
Hey?
Your head's too big. Walk sideways a bit more. That's the southern gate. Trying to arrange the tourists. The detail.
Okay, Saga!
Postcards are a dinner.
We're actually trying to find out where our routes are.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know where it is.
We've tried.
Now this Sheila keeps following me around too. I don't know where she comes from, but she's not a bad looker either.
Bad Penny, yes, I'm looking stunning in my school.
Absolutely, yeah.
Not as goober as what I look. Certainly is.
These columns survived earthquakes and so forth because they were pinned.
The guy was talking about how they pinned the columns.
Yeah, with it.
So in an earthquake they wouldn't slide off like in Rome. It's an amphitheatre of sorts. Let's go down and listen to him. Hey baby. This is Jerash. They did all this work just for a fountain. There's a water feature on the northern road.
And then the water flowed through these rocks, through little holes.
The gaps
Little holes in the rock. There was one here.
where that bubble is.
And this was originally a lion's head. And the water came out through here, straight into a drain hole. And you can see the beautiful fish shapes still in the drain hole.
It's a bit cool, eh, kid?
More pleasant as a breeze. Oh, it's nice here.
It looks like an air vent. This is a storage yard on the Appian Way. This is obviously the way they fell and they've left them. But they are restoring it. Look at the detail in that, eh? Some clown probably spent his whole life chiselling all that out. Columns. We're going to King Hussein's private collection. This is walking down town Amman. This is Vegetable Road.
Look at all this stuff.
Whatever you can buy at home, you can buy here. Here we are at 256, and here they are for Prosperity Alliance Consulting Middle East. It's Friday morning and we're at the Citadel, and Lorraine has her lovely shoes on. You mean to say you actually washed them?
I did.
It actually overlooks the town. It's got a huge flag, and down below it is a Palestinian refugee camp. Here's his flag, supposedly the largest flagpole, but definitely the largest flag in the world. And down there is a refugee camp. It's wall to wall with houses, very narrow roads, very limited access. In fact, when there's a protest or a riot or whatever, the police fail to go into there because they can't get around. And obviously that means they're subject to attack. It's a water reservoir. Steps down to it.
This is a toilet.
Yeah, that's a toilet, yeah.
Yep, there it is.
This is amazing. When they finish it.
There would be millions and millions and millions of chips that he's taken out of that building.
What does that mean, I wonder?
It's a drain.
Oh, it's a drain.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at all the scuppers here again, drains.
It's squarish scuppers.
Just little drain.
There were manholes. The drainage system looks like it's on the right here. There's an example. Intriguing how you can stand here and see probably 15 mosques if you look around.
Been a gargoyle spitting water into that. They use it as an ashtray now.
Well, you're directing traffic to the next room. What did you say, John? What's the idea of bricking that in?
This is the mother-in-law's room.
Could see that. What's inside? There's a bottle there. So what's the actual name of this place?
Madabar.
Madabar. And what's this thing, John?
It's a church.
Where's the cross?
No cross.
Hello, how are you? We caught up with you. And here we are at Mount Nebo. Tourist destination because the tourist police live here. Have a little hut. This would have been so hard and tough back in that day. The Abu Bad, the Rolling Stone. Okay, now play a tune. More ruins at Mount Nebo. There's a mosaic shop.
Here we are in Wadi Rumbo.
There's a
Oh, look at this one, sunset through
That on the right.
the gap.
Yeah. Sorry, John.
So what do you reckon, Lorraine?
Yeah.
This is it.
It's amazing.
Would you like to give us a running commentary on the trip down here and the events to date?
No, sorry, no comment at this stage.
No comment at this stage.
No.
Was- Did the earth move for you?
Not quite yet, no.
No. See you tomorrow, Fuad. Hey, hang on. Here's our cabin for the night. Drag the mattresses out here. There's the barbecue, cooking in the distance. You look a bit desperate, love. G'day.
Hi, mate.
Yeah, it is. All the candles for the walk. Look, they're all set up. The paper candles. I think they're edible.
Smells like camel shit.
Little bit goat, big ones.
Tastes like camel shit.
Ah,
There's no chance of me doing it.
are you taking a picture of me? Here we go. Sunset across the desert.
How you going, baby? This is our camp for the night. How you going, Sheilas? What do you reckon? Hey!
We're having a good time too.
How good is that? Petrol Visitor Centre. These are the horses they use for the tourists.
Now see all the water channels for the town here.
Water supply. It's nice and cool in here. You can see the wear marks. And here are our Sheilas. Oh, I nearly filmed an accident. Oh, now he needs a horse. Carved out of the rock. Here are our friends. And that's the canyon we came through, if you can see it. He's a happy man. And look at the detail, the fretwork at the top. He tried really hard, didn't he? And your buddy didn't persuade you. Yeah, they're the most well preserved. Beautiful columns. And that's all there is. And we're about to enter the colonnaded street. They're obviously living there. Typically Roman. Originally constructed by the Nabateans. Now this is Roman, curved road, columns. Where the scuppers, John? There we go. Shit, no controls on this bastard.
Doesn't matter, they know where they're going.
As you can see, we're all on donkeys. Where are you, Lorraine? There's 800 steps. That's why we got the donkeys. There's. How good is that? How many tourists a day do you lose? Shit, am I going to fit through that hole? Oh, I hope so.
He's taking the middle. A runaway, line lost tourist.
Lorraine, how you going?
No, get there.
My glory. We're going off the beaten trail now. I tell you what, this was bloody good value, wasn't it? I've got a whole new respect for these animals.
She's out there on the slippery stuff.
Lorraine, what are you doing? Look at this. Look at the chasms. Rightio, everybody, how do you feel?
Oh, I feel I should have...
Are you a queen? Hey, two queens.
What's that Bedouin tent doing up there?
Here we go, walk around the corner.
Hey?
Oh, they need this.
Hey?
How good is that?
What do you think of that? Was that a surprise? Was that a bit of drama coming around the corner?
Hey, how you going? Hey, Joe. We meet again. Look hard at. Hello.
We're going to pull in for a beer or two, but France is holding court.
We're in the monastery. You can wave now.
You can see why it was so defendable, can't you?
Right. And Lorraine, look at the colour on her.
Yep, you won't lose me down there.
She's like a
Nah.
bloody peacock, isn't she?
Put your legs together. I can see through them.
Yeah, good, eh? This works. Excuse me. It would be a good idea if we lock the safe.
Oh, I want to lock this thing. Hang on, I've got to work out how to do this. This is from the Movenpick Hotel. And the sea you see there is the Dead Sea. That on the other side is Israel. The border is actually the centre of the Dead Sea. Internal water feature.
Dynamic heel drop test.
Feel that, Lorraine? Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, we saw some olive trees.
Do you like that one? Further along, and then we'll hang the light.
There's detail like that everywhere, Andy. This is real architectural.
That's
the showpiece, Devonport, that.
Here is my beautiful wife.
Oh, thank you, darling.
This is where we ate last night.
Olive tree.
Yeah, that is quite stunning, isn't it? Mate, look at that.
Oh, I've got to do all my legs, darling. This is just like
We're not going to be there long, Sandra.
You might have to get me in the shade because
Absolutely.
I'll be reflecting a little bit of white at the moment.
I'll just cut the glare a bit. Now, do you realise you're going to show Olivia and Emma this?
Yeah.
Mum and Dad playing in the mud.
There's a shower around the corner, Sandra.
How's your ear? Look at this, there's a few splashes on my hat. See how salty it is. They just want a few splashes. Mind you, we're very careful not to get our heads under the water or anything. Otherwise it'll burn like you know what. And it does, it's really prickly, but the sensation's just unreal. Water's really oily, which I didn't expect. People told me that, but you can see how salty it is by the white on the rock. There are our gorgeous girls establishing themselves at the bar, ordering cocktails, no doubt. Oh, you're not that far yet?
No.
John's rearranged himself. Geez, you're a picture of health, mate.
We would have been on time, except they were slow getting us food, Fuad.
Really?
Yeah, we sat there and we
They wanted us to keep drinking more
They got
and
us
more.
the drinks quickly, but we needed the food. And then they locked us out.
Big V8 power. This is our shuttle bus. As the guide said, we're in the demilitarised zone between Jordan and Israel, so we need to be together and walk as a group, not be separated. We're on the delta of the Jordan River.
Towards the border between Jordan and Israel. So now, 40 years ago, before 1967, Jordan River was more than 25 meters wide. So, this place was visited by many pilgrims and travelers. They visit the site and describe it carefully. Of course, they wrote about it. Now, this new picture here, painted according with the pilgrim.
To hold baptisms, they've actually carved a bit of a channel. The water level's dropped and dropped and dropped. Obviously because another country's dammed the water off. So the three churches, and these were all three were built as memorials of that baptism. The bell tower beside the Greek Orthodox Church. Demilitarised zone. The Jordanians have their forces patrolling the border. This is the Jordan River. As you can see there, right up to the water. And that's Israel. So one side's Jordania and the other side is Israel. And according to the Bible, it was something like 60 metres wide at one stage. So you can see it was a significant river. While today, you'd be lucky to be 5 metres wide. The lowest waterfall on earth. These are waterfalls. Very, very hot, these ones. These are within the complex. 65 degrees according to the sign, and we're off to the family waterfall. You can see there are lots of tourists here. It's a hotel complex here called the Sixth Sense. Obviously there's some rooms down there. And
This is an Islamic castle built by Salah ad-Din. and it's built in 1184 or 1182, and it's located on a very, very high mountain. It's one of the highest mountains in Jordan. Took over the castle, and then the Mongolians took over the castle.
Rightio, up we go. Come on girls, show a bit of enthusiasm.
Get the view.
Here we are on the plaza. Here we go, tourist police. They're always
Flat out.
very vigilant,
Hey, you left the water in the car.
ever vigilant. A burqa is the veil that goes over the head, or the hijab is the veil that goes over the head, and the burqa is the covering of the face.
I think you should check out the coffee being made over there. Turkish coffee with the mud.
So what are these, mate?
These are cannonballs.
Yeah, you want to lift one up and show us how heavy
I
they
actually
are?
think you could throw these at someone. This is definitely the original paving. Part of the column. They must have had the same architect though.
Yeah, I reckon.
That's Syria over there, that little green patch is actually Syria. I'll show you another command post. That's the Sea of Galilee. Whoa, there goes my hat. And these are the ruins of Umkai. There they are, look at that.
Hello, Sheila.
How loud, just little gorgeous wives are up there. What does it say? Welcome home. Here we go, you can see the ruts. Well, they're not that clear in the camera.
Look at these, just imagine. Be there, you'd be flogging them. Come on, Julius Caesar, come on! Here we go! Whoa!
I think this guy's had too much fresh air. It's absolutely amazing. It's like a second wind. Give it a breath of fresh air and they're off. Like watered camels, they're ready to go.